Today, guys, we'll continuation of the, exception handling. There is something called as generic try except, without any exception type. If I want, I will have to use, guys, generic, except. So if you know the generic except, what will happen in generic except? Do you guys have any idea? If I don't know the exception type, can I use a generic except? What will happen in generic except? Can you tell me? This is a generic except,
That
guys.
is
Try and except.
exception E. Exception E. That gives the general,
So
right?
that is used to catch the exception, okay? Here we are
Ah, okay.
not catching any exception. Let's suppose I don't know what is the exception type and nothing. Then I can write only a try and except block, right? This is a try block where we will write the code which can cause the exception, and this is just a except. See, we are not writing the exception type. Let's suppose it is null pointer exception or it is a zero division exception. Nothing we are writing. So this is a generic try except. Just written what? Try. And the code which will generate the risky code which might give any error. So we have written like this. And we are writing what? Except. And then we are giving a colon. And we are just printing whatever we want to print. So this is called as generic try except. Yes or no? So this is what we are not, specifying any exception type. If we don't, specify the exception type, that is called a generic try except. Yes or no? So what will be the, output? An error has occurred. Are you guys understanding what is a generic, try except? Generic try except means we don't know the exception type. We don't want to put the exception type. Then what we'll do, we'll have a try block and an except block, and we'll write the risky code in the try block, and we'll write the except. In the except, we'll write, when the exception will occur, what we want to, print it or what we want to do. Am I clear, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Generic try except. Are you clear till this much? Yes or no?
Yes.
So no. My next thing is, guys, there's something called as raising an exception. Okay. Although in real time we don't use it, but we have to, know how to raise an exception. The syntax is, raise an exception type, and whatever the, error message is there, we need to print it. So the syntax is raise. First, this is a keyword called as raise, and then you have to write the exception type. Let's suppose it is a value error and the error message, whatever the error message, let's suppose it is invalid, input or any other, message. This is a human made, message, any message we can give. So to raise an exception, the syntax is very simple. First raise, then the exception type, and whatever message we want to, print as an exception type, we can write in the bracket. So this is called as manually raising an exception using the keyword called as raise. So you can manually raise an exception using raise when you want to enforce a rule or detect an error yourself. Okay, so when we want to manually raise an exception, we can raise it. Or when we want to enforce a rule or detect an error yourself, even though Python may not raise one default. So Python may or may not raise an exception, but if we want to raise an exception, we can raise at our own, and we can make our own rule that when this particular condition has come, then raise an exception. Let's suppose this is, we are going to raise an exception. What is the code written? Here it is written x equals to -1 if x is less than 0. So this is not a, Python exception, but we are raising. So what is the, syntax? Raise the, exception type. Let's suppose it is a value error. And here you are passing the message. What is the message you are passing? Negative values are not allowed. So this will raise an exception. Let us just see. This is raising a an exception. Negative values are not allowed. So we can raise an exception using the keyword called as raise. The exception type, let's suppose it is a value error. The message what we want to in the exception, or what the message we want to print. So we can write here. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some understanding? What is raise? If we want to raise an exception, we can use a keyword called as raise, then the exception type, then the message. This is not a Python exception. If a number is less than 0 or negative number, this will not, Python will not show a exception. But we want to put a rule that if it is a negative value, just raise an exception. So raise, exception type, and the message. Are you clear till this much, guys? Yes or no, guys? Can you tell me yes or no? Kalpana,
Yes.
Bhuvneshwari,
Yes.
yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right now, then last is, in the exception, there's something called as raising a custom exception. This is, exception what we want to customize and we want to create. Then we go for, guys, custom exception. So this is a parent class for normal exception, guys. This exception is the parent class for all the normal exception. So let's suppose the normal exceptions are value error, type error, index error, file not found error, zero division error. So for all them, the boss is nothing but the exception. So the parent class is nothing but your, exception only for all these, normal, errors. So here we are, inheriting, this, exception. I will tell you, when I will teach you inheritance after this, I will teach you, single level, multi-level, multiple, and hierarchical and hybrid exception. That time, once our parent class is there, this is a child class. So we are inheriting the property of the exception class. So everything will, we can raise a, exception, we can, catch a exception. That is why here exception is written. This is a class whose name is, custom error. Okay, let us just see. We are just, creating an exception. So this is called custom exception because we are creating an exception whose name is custom error. And this is the exception which is inheriting, from the exception class. Pass means we are not doing anything. We do not get any syntactical error. Raise the, custom error. This error we have, created, defined. So that is what we are, using it. The exception type here uses custom error. And the message is what? This is a custom error. So let us just execute. So this is telling what? This is a custom error. Are you able to see, guys? So here the exception type is what? Custom error, which we have created in the class. Are you getting understanding? Chitra, yes or no? Modeling?
Yeah.
Mukesh, Rupa, Bhuvneshwari,
Yes, sir.
Gitanjali.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is a custom exception, guys. We are creating an exception, giving the class name as custom error. Here in the bracket, you have to write exception else it will become a normal class. Okay. Pass means we don't want any syntactical error. We don't want it to write any code. So we print pass and we are going to raise an exception. So raise exception type. The exception type is nothing but custom error. And this is the message we wanted to, see. So guys, now after this, the custom exception, we will see one more, custom exception. Okay, so let us just see here. So this defines custom exception name, custom error. It inherited from the exception class, which means is a regular exception. The pass means no additional behavior. It is just the basic, custom exception, which I have, already explained. So let me just, take one more, example to, explain you. Yeah, guys. So let's try to see a try except with a raise. Okay. So let us just see. This is a try block, and we are writing except, and the exception type is zero division error as E. And print what? Caught an error E. So let's suppose I don't write this raise. So what will be the output, guys? We'll get this zero division error. Guys, are you clear till this much? Try and except block. Try the risky code we have written here, except the exception type is zero division error. As E means what? As E means what, guys? We are giving an alias name E, and we are printing that E. If we print that E, what we'll get? Division by zero error. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear till this much? Try and accept.
Yeah.
Now, if we give this word raise, it will re-raise the same exception. Just give a name raise, it will re-raise the same exception. See here. So it is here now one exception we are getting this one by this print statement caught an error division by zero, and one exception we are getting because we are using this keyword called as raise. So it's telling what? Division by zero. So if you want to re-raise the exception, we can use what? A keyword called as raise. Yes or no, guys? To re-raise the same exception, we
Yeah.
are using a keyword called as raise. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear with this concept?
Yeah.
So re-raising a exception we can do using a keyword called as raise. So now, so the re-raise the same exception after catching it. So custom exception. These are exceptions you define yourself by creating a class. Let us just study something about custom exception, also called as user defined exceptions. So these are exceptions. You define yourself by creating a class and inheriting from Python exception class. I told you first time only. This is what the exception what we are creating, and it is getting inherited from exception class. So now Python built-in, errors are too generic, like value error, type error, zero division error. But if we want, something, some errors like invalid age error, negative salary error, for this kind of things, we can go for creating, custom error. Okay. So for creating a custom error, let us just, see here. Yeah, guys. So let us just see this, creating a custom error. So here, what is happening is that, we are, creating a custom error. Okay. In this custom error, okay, what is happening is that we are creating a custom error. Okay. So in this, the custom error, the name we have given is my custom, error. Exception we have to give because it is inheriting from exception class. Here we are just, we don't want any syntactical error, so we have written pass. This is a method we have written. The method name is check value, and we are passing the argument x. If x is less than 0, raise the custom error, and the message should be negative values are not allowed. And we are having a try and accept block. In this accept block, we are using this particular custom error as E and printing that, a custom error E. Here we are calling this, value by passing -5. Is -5 less than 0? Yes. Then what will happen? It will raise this, particular, custom error, and then it will, return the value here, the function which is calling. It will come to the accept block and it will print that particular E. So the value, the message will be, passed is negative values are not allowed. See what is happening? This is a custom error we have created. Now, this is a method whose name is check value. The argument passed is X. Now we have to call this method. Now we have called this method, -5. If, -5 is less than 0, raise this custom error. Okay. And then what will happen? Here it comes in the accept block. What will happen in the accept block? Accept, this, whatever the exception we have created as E, we are trying to, print that particular E. So we are getting this negative values are not allowed. Let's suppose we wanted, to get the value from the raise. So let us just, give a keyword called as raise. Okay. In this, accept block. So we'll get this message again. See here. Negative values are not allowed. We are getting again, see here, one, we are getting here one output we are getting, because of the print statement. And we wanted to raise that, value, and we want to get that, exception again. So we have used a keyword called as raise, where we are, getting that exception again. If we want the exception again to be raised, we have used this keyword called as raise, because raise will not print any exception. So what will happen if we wanted to, get the output from this raise also? So I've used this keyword called as raise. Any doubt, guys, here?
No. I got one question here.
Yeah.
The thing is, suppose by using these exceptions, so is there any way, from one of the conditions we discussed here, is there any way the loop will exit, or I mean the execution stops at any case
Yeah, you can,
when you're running?
put, try and, catch, try and accept block in the, loop if you, want, okay? So that you can, put a code like that, if a particular, risky code, if you want, for a particular, for loop, then you can just, put, let's suppose I want to, take this, I want to take a try block, and here I want to put, something, let's suppose I want to put a number, okay, and put a number as 5, okay, and you want to, break it, okay. So we'll write here, break, okay. So you can just write here, let's suppose I want to break it. So I've written, a break statement here, and then you can write here the accept block. Let's suppose I write a accept block here. And whatever, exception type, if you want, let's suppose value error, okay. You can give whatever exception type you want, value error. Let's suppose I want to give the value error and print, suppose invalid value. So you can just, try, let's suppose, we will give a, a while loop. Let us just, try like this while, and then we can give a, true value. Okay. Because while loop will work only when we give a, a true value. So while true, and then we are just giving a, Let us just, take the indentation part, okay? Yeah, let's suppose this is a, a while loop and we have, given a value true. And then we are, trying a, a particular risky code. Let's suppose if number is 5, just, break it and then go to this, except block and just, execute this particular, condition. Okay. In case, if this, this number is coming, then we can get, if we want to, print any value. If we get any, any, exception here, but here we have written, num equals to, 5. Okay. So this is not a, a value error. Let's suppose I write here, 10 divided by, 0 and you take a value, a equals to, 10 and you just put a, any invalid, exception. Let's suppose I give a zero division error. So this is what we are getting, guys. You can just, give here. Let's suppose I give a zero division error and I want to, get this, invalid. So in a loop, I am getting yes or no. So this is what, guys, if a particular, a loop, if I want to put, so I can use, a particular, loop with respect to while loop. You can also try for loop. So like that, guys, we can, keep on, trying the, accept values. If I wanted a for loop or a while loop, so we can just, give a try for whatever values we want. Okay. Any doubt now? Yeah, Murli, tell me any doubt?
Yeah, that's got it.
So this is, just a, anywhere, try and accept, you can push, whether it is, while loop, whether it is, for loop, you write a for loop and just, push a, try and accept block. Okay. So anywhere, we can just push that, exception block. So guys, this is what is, guys, this exception thing all about. Okay. So now, guys, the actual concept I want to, start today, that is, oops concept. Okay. So this is the, guys, the last, topic which will take, time. And by next week, the plan is to finish. Let us just see. So let us focus, guys. It's very important topic. Oops. So object-oriented programming. So in Python, OOPS generally refers to object-oriented programming. OOPS, which is programmatically paradigm based on the concept of object and classes. So it allows for creation of reusable modular code. Python is a popular, language for implementing OOPS principle because of its simplicity and support for the features. So guys, let us just, understand what is, object-oriented programming. So let me just, open the Inspire. So what is a class, guys? Now, till now, what is your understanding? What is a class? If I write here class A and colon, so what is a class? If someone will ask you, now OOPS concept is based on an object and the class. So what is a class? So let us just understand what is a class and what is an object, okay? So what do you understand by what is a class, guys? What is a class? Anyone has any idea what is a class?
Oh, it's a blueprint.
Yeah, class is a blueprint. Yes or no, guys? We can also tell it what class is a template. Okay, for creating what? For creating the objects. Yes or no, guys? So class is basically a template where you will write the code and we can create the object. How we create the object? Let's suppose I want to create the object of A. How can I create A? And then we'll give a bracket. Yes or no, guys? This is an object we have created. If I want any reference variable, I will write like this, A equals to this much. That means an object is created for A and this is the reference value. Yes or no, guys? So class is basically a blueprint or it is a template for creating the object. Yes or no, guys? What is an object? Does anyone has, any idea what is an object? What is an object, guys? Anyone, so many times I have told, Bhuvneshwari, Chitra, do you remember? A real entity, yes or no, guys, is nothing but an object. Yes or no, guys? That means now let us just, understand in such a way, class. Let me just take a house, okay? Let us just, guys, take a house, okay? This house, I am making a design, okay? I am putting, this is a room 1, okay? And this is a room, room number 2. And this is a kitchen, okay? And this is, guys, a guest room, something, some design, I'm preparing. Okay. Now, what is happening is that there is room one, room two, guest room, and kitchen. So this is a design. So design is nothing but we tell it as a blueprint. Okay. So now this is considered as a class. Okay. So now in this class, we have prepared a house design where there will be two rooms, one kitchen, and one guest room. Now, what will happen based on this? One house is made. Okay, let's suppose this is a house one, which is made actual real-time entity. One house got made. This house is actually having same structure, but really it is there. Room one, room two, and kitchen and guest room. Now one more house got made. This is house number two. So house number two is again having, the same thing. It is having, room one, room two, kitchen, and, a guest room. Similarly, house three, house four, there are so many, houses. This house one and house two, we are calling it as object. This is what, guys, real time entity, this house are made. Class is only one, class is only one. This is the design. So from one design, we are making multiple houses. Yes or no, guys? So from one class, can I tell we are creating multiple objects? Object one, and this is object two, and every object is having its, separate, data. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some idea now, guys? Tell me yes or no. What is a class? It is a design, it's a blueprint. What is a house? It is the actual objects. Okay, so a class can have multiple objects, real-time entity. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some idea now?
Yes, sir.
So now this is, guys, let us just come here. Okay. So class I have written, guys, a blueprint template for creating object that defines the properties, nothing but the attributes. Attributes are nothing but the, let's suppose, a variable X. Behavior, nothing but the, methods. In Python, a class is template for creating object. Class is, camel case. Camel case means every word first letter will be capital. Okay. So let's suppose we take a, this is as a class. Okay. So now, guys, in this class, if you see the properties, the attributes that describe the object data, a car can have, color, brand, model. This is nothing but the properties. These are nothing but the attributes. So which are the attributes? Let's suppose the color, the brand of the car. But behavior is the actual, method. Let's suppose how it is, starting, how it is stopping, how it is accelerating. But the actual car object is created from the class. So are you getting some, understanding, guys? A class is, let's suppose, a human, blueprint, which will have, eye, hand, walking, talking. But object is, guys, a real person, you, me, or anyone. We all follow the same human, blueprint, but we have different, objects. Let's suppose a house class is there. So I told you this is one house, this is one house. So blueprint is like a kind of design, but from here actual houses are made. Yes or no, guys? Now are you getting some, understanding? Class is nothing but a blueprint or a template to create an object. Object is instance of a class. Instance of a class means what? The actual, copy of the class, but it is a real-time entity. What is, attributes? Attributes are variables inside the class. What are methods? Methods are the function inside the class. How is the naming class, naming convention of a class? It is camel case. That means every word first letter should be capital, guys. Are you getting some understanding now? Here, these are attributes, the color, the brand. Now, how it, moves, how it, stops. These are nothing but the methods. That is nothing but the behavior. These are attributes. This describes the object. Okay. So that is what I wrote. What? A blueprint template for creating, a blueprint template for creating objects that define the properties, the color, the model, the behavior, the methods. That means when it will start, when it will stop. That is called, guys, a behavior. So Python is a template. A class is a template for creating an object. It is camel case. Okay, first letter of every word is capital, and then it will have the properties. That is nothing but the attributes. It will have the behavior. That is nothing but the methods. Are you getting some idea, guys? Tell me now about the class. Yes or no? These 5 points should be very, very clear to understand a class, guys. Tell me yes or no. Are you understanding what is a class? Class will have what? A blueprint or a template to create, an object. Class will have the object, that is nothing but the instance of a class, copy of the class, now which will be the real-time entity. It will have attributes, that is variables. It will have methods that will have the function inside the class, and these are camel case. Are you guys clear with this 5 properties? Then we can proceed further. Any doubt? Bhuvneshwari, Chitra, Gitanjali, Gokul, Kalpana, Murli, Prerna, Rupa, Sumati.
All good.
It's clear. Good.
Fine, guys. Let us just understand, guys. There's something called as inheritance in Python. Inheritance is a core concept of object-oriented programming that allows a child class to inherit the property and behavior of the parent class. This allows code reuse and is a key feature of Python, guys. Very concentrate in, guys, inheritance. In inheritance, one class that will inherit the properties and methods of the other class. That means the class from which we will inherit is nothing but the parent class, base class, super class. It's also called, these are the names. Child class is also called derived class, subclass. Okay, let us just understand the syntax. This is a class, this is the parent class. Pass means we don't want any syntactical error. This is a class, this is a child class. Here we are inheriting the parent class. So this is something called as let us understand like this, parent-child relationship. So let us just understand. There is a father, okay, and there is a child, okay. This is a father, okay, and he is having a child, okay, his son. He is his son. So what will happen, guys? He is having lot of property, okay. He is having a lot of property. He is having houses, okay, land. He is having cash. So many things he is having, okay. Now he is also having a house. He is also having some cars and all those things. So now this child, the son, can he use the father's property or not? Can he inherit? Can he let's suppose person is very Aishwarya Rai, Aishwarya Rai, and she has a daughter. Yes or no? Daughter, her name is what? Do you know what is her name? Aishwarya Rai's daughter, Aradhya Bachchan. Do you know, guys? Yes or no? So Aishwarya is a parent, okay, and her daughter is nothing but Aradhya. So she is a small child of 13 years, okay, but she is inheriting all the name, fame of Aishwarya and Abhishek, okay. So all these things she is inheriting. She is getting by itself. So child property they can use of the parents, but but the child property parents cannot use. Yes or no, guys? Are you saying nowadays the child will use Aradhya is a little child only. She can she's getting all the name, fame, popularity only because she is the daughter of Aishwarya and Abhishek. Yes or no, guys? So what is happening? She is getting inherited from such kind of parents. So she can access their house, she can access their land, she can access their cash. But Abhishek and Aishwarya, parents cannot access the child money. Yes or no, guys? In simple word, parents' money is child money, but child money is not the parent money. Yes or no, guys? This is called inheritance. Are you getting some idea, guys? What is inheritance? Tell me, guys, yes or no? Child will use all the property, all the assets of the parent. But parent cannot, use the child property. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting understanding? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Are you understanding, guys? What will happen? Who will inherit whom? Child will inherit the properties and behaviors of whose?
Parents.
Parent. But can parent inherit the child properties?
No.
No, only child can use the the attributes, the methods of the parent. Yes or no, guys? And how we inherit? What is the code we write? What I told you. Let's suppose there's a a class. Okay. Let's suppose there's a a class called as animal. Okay. So this is what, guys, a parent class. Yes or no? Now there is a a class can have multiple objects. Let's suppose there is a child whose name is dog class. Okay. So it has to inherit the parent class animal. So what I will have to write here? Can someone tell me? Animal. Yes or no, guys? Do you guys agree with me? Now what does this means? In bracket I have written here dog in bracket, I have written animal. This means what, guys? Can someone tell me what this line tells?
Inherits the parent.
Yeah, so this child class is inheriting the parent class. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no? Guys, tell me yes or no.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So let's suppose I write a method here. Let's suppose there's a method called as speak. Okay. So if this is a speak method, okay, and self will come by itself. Okay. Now what will happen? Here I write print speak. Okay. So now this is in the where this is in the what? This method is present in the parent class. Yes or no, guys? Now this is a child class. Now what will happen? It is also having a method. Let's suppose bark. Okay. So now this is a method which is present for the child class. So now what will happen? Now what will happen here? We are writing something called as print, bark. Okay, something. Now, how to create an object? Let's suppose I want to create the object of the child class. How can I create? Can someone tell me? How can I create the object of the child class? Can someone tell me? I can write, guys, d equals to what? Dog. Yes or no, guys? This is how the we have created the object for which class? Parent class or child class?
Child class.
Child class. Now d dot bark. What will happen, guys? We are trying to access what? The child class method, and d dot what, guys? Speak. We are trying to access what? Parent class method. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some idea? Yes or no? So what will happen? What will be the output here? Can someone tell me what will be the output here?
Bark and then speak.
Bark and speak. So what are you understanding from here? Tell me. What is the child class doing? It is
Child class is calling the method. The first method is the method from within the child class, and then the second one, it is calling the method from the parent class.
So it can access both the methods in the present and the parent class as well as child class. Do you guys agree with me?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes, guys. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no, guys? Let us just take this example. Okay. Let us just take the same example. Okay. So here what is happening is that, see here. This is, guys, a parent class animal. Here speak, print animal speak. This is child class inheriting the parent class. This is a bark method. Now I am trying to access, let us just see here, guys. This is a object I am creating of which one? Child class. Yes or no, guys? Now what is happening? If I write d dot, what are the options I am getting? Tell me.
Bark, speak.
Bark and speak, yes or no? What does this say? Tells bark and speak means what? It can it can access the child class method also as well as parent class method also. Yes or no, guys? But if I create an object of animal, how can I create an object of animal? Can someone tell me? I can write like this.
A equal to animal.
So what it can access? It can access only its own a method. Yes or no, guys? Can it access the child method? No, there's no option. Yes, no, guys. Are you understanding, guys, what I want to tell? This is an object I'm creating for the child class. The child class and can access the parent class method also, child class method also. But parent class, if you create the object, it can only access the parent class method. That's what I told. Child can access the property of the parents, but parent cannot access the property of the child. Yes or no, guys? Do you guys agree with me?
Yeah.
Are you getting some ideas, guys? Yes or no? Let us just see here what is the answer. We are getting dog barks, and we are also getting animal speaks, because from the child we are accessing both. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So this is called, guys, single level inheritance. Yes or no, guys? This is called single level inheritance. Are you getting some idea, guys? Yes or no?
Yes,
D
sir.
dot I. It's telling what? Child class attribute. If I want to access, can I access print d dot I? Yes or no, guys? What it will give? Tell me. The value of I. What is the value of I? 5. Yes or no, guys? Where is this I kept? Tell me. In the parent class. Now we have created the object for what? Child class. From the child class, we can access the attribute also and the behavior also. Attribute means the variables also and the methods also. This is single level inheritance. Why it is single level inheritance? Because there's one parent and there's one child. That is called a single level inheritance. How we are using the inheritance? We are putting in the bracket. Yes or no, guys? We are creating this object. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some idea, guys? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Everyone tell me, are you clear? Then only we will move to the multi-level and multiple.
Yes, clear.
So all of you can, explain if someone will ask you what is single level inheritance, how, let's suppose, someone tells you to write the, a code. What will you, let's suppose, we have to write a, code for parent and child relationship for single inheritance. What we'll do? First, we'll create what? Let's suppose we create an animal class. Then what we'll do? Let's suppose I create a method, okay? Def, speak, okay? So what will happen? Here we have created a method speak. Now self will come by itself. Yes or no, guys? And then just write down here something, speak, okay? Now my question is, now I want to create a child class. So how can I create? I'll write class. Let's suppose I want to create a child class, dog, okay? So I will write here dog. Now how to inherit, guys? Tell me what I will write here.
Animal.
Animal. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or
Animal.
no? Then what will happen, guys? Here any method is there. Let's suppose, dog barks, okay? So now what will happen? Here self will come by itself. And now let's suppose I write here print and I give here, bark, okay? Now I will have to create an object of which class? Child class or parent class to explain single
Child.
inheritance. Child class.
Child
How can I
class.
create? D equals to, dog. Do you guys
Dog.
agree with me? Yes or no? So this is an object created for dog class. Now D dot, what are the options coming? Speak also, D dot, bark also, yes or no, guys? So we can, access the method of the parent class as well as child class. Can you now explain, guys, single level inheritance? Yes or no? Are you clear? Crystal clear? Are your concepts are crystal clear, guys, with respect to single level inheritance? Any
Yes.
variable or method of the parent class can be accessed by child class by creating an object. This is how we created an object of the child class, and this is how we are accessing the method of the parent class as well as the child class. Guys, now tell me, are you 100% sure about the single level inheritance? Yes or no,
Yeah.
guys?
Yes.
sir.
Now, if someone will tell, okay, because you cannot, just keep on telling, one parent is there, one child is there, and child will inherit the property of the parent. And like that, theoretically we can explain, but you have to explain with the code. Create a class of the child class, write a method there, then create a class of the child class, inherit it by keeping in the bracket, okay? Then write a method for the child class, then create an object of the child class, and then, access the parent class method also, child class method also. This is how we will explain. Yes or no, guys?
Yeah, I got another doubt here.
Yeah, tell me.
Say we got child class now, right? So if I am having another child class, like
Okay,
for
let
the
us just
cat,
create a one more child class.
yeah, one more child class, yeah.
Let us
So
this time we are creating a child class called as cat.
class
Okay, cat.
class
Okay,
puppy or something, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
then for this one, can I make this dog as parent class for
Then
this
it will
one?
be a multi-level inheritance. Okay, that is what
Okay.
we will see. Let's suppose I write here print
Okay.
meow or something I have written. Okay,
Yeah,
so now what
yeah.
will happen? We are creating an object of, let's suppose I create an object of the cat. So how can I create? Can you tell me? C equals to cat. Yes or no?
Cat. Yeah.
So now what will happen? Tell me. This is now multi-level means what?
C dot
First is
C
the
dot.
grandfather, then this is
Yeah.
the father, and then this is the child. Are you able to understand?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
now grandfather can inherit the property of his father also and grandfather also. Do you know?
Yeah.
This is called hereditary property. So now what are the methods he can access? C dot what? Tell me. Speak also. Yes or no?
Yeah.
C dot what? Let's suppose
Bark as well.
bark also, yes or no? So he is able
Yeah.
to access the grandfather and as well as father property, as well as if he had any its own property, that also he could have accessed. Yes or no? Let's suppose
Okay.
bark one, yes or no? So
Yeah.
that will also
Yeah.
come. Yes or no, guys? So what is happening? This is called, guys, I will tell you each and every
Okay.
inheritance, but are you
Yeah.
understanding that this is what multi-level? Grandfather, father, child can access father property also, grandfather property also. Yes or no, guys?
Yeah.
Next is, guys, multiple inheritance. When there's multiple parents. Okay. So what will happen is that a class can inherit from the more than one class. Okay, multiple parents are there. Okay, so then at that case, what will happen, guys? Let us just try to see. So is it possible, guys, multiple parents? Yes or no? Yes, it is quite possible nowadays. Multiple parents can be there for one, particular child. Yes, no, guys. Parents means what? Now there's a mother and the father. If I take, Aradhya Bachchan. So Aradhya, who are the parent? Can you tell me? It's not only Aishwarya is the parent, and it's not only, Abhishek is the parent. Yes or no, guys? We can call what? Both are the parent. Yes or no, guys? Multiple parent. Yes or no? Are you understanding, guys? Whenever there's a multiple parent, what we'll do, guys? We'll call it as what? Multiple inheritance. Just give me 1 second. For multiple inheritance, what will happen? There are multiple parents and one child. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear till this much, guys? Yes or no? So which are the parent here? This is an animal is a parent. Child, one more parent is mammal. And this child is having two parents. What are that? Animal and mammal. Yes or no, guys? So now what will happen if I create an object of dog? What are the things he can, access? Can you tell me?
Breathe and speak.
Breathe and speak. Yes or no, guys? Let us just create. How can I create the object of, dog? Can you tell me? D equals to what?
Equal to dog.
Yes or no? And in this bracket we have to give. So now what this D can, access? Can access the speak. Yes or no, guys? It can access the breathe. Yes or no, guys? And also it can access what? Its own method. What is that? Bark. Yes or no,
Bark.
guys? So this is called, guys, multiple inheritance. The name is multiple. Multiple means multiple parents. Multiple inheritance means multiple parent. Am I clear, guys? Multiple parent, two parent is here. Animal is also parent, mammal is also a parent. But this dog is having multiple parent. Since it is multiple parent, so it is called as multiple inheritance. Dog is inheriting from both animal as well as mammal. Yes or no, guys? A child gets, the behavior of the, both father as well as the mother. Are you guys getting understanding? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Guys, are you clear with multiple inheritance?
Yes.
How multiple inheritance is written? Parent one, comma, parent two. Yes or no, guys? Are you able to see this comma?
Yes.
Tell me, guys, yes or no? If now someone will tell you, explain, multiple parent, what you will do? Tell me. How will you, initiate your code? Can you, tell me the code from the beginning? Let's suppose our class is there, animal. Okay. So now can you tell me the code? If I write, class animal. Now I'm writing a method, let's suppose method, speak. Okay. And here I am, something, I'm reading something called as, print. Let's suppose I, print this, speak for this, one parent. Okay. There's one more, parent whose name I am giving is as, let's suppose I am giving is as a mammal. Okay. Now what will happen is that I'm creating a method here. Let's suppose I create, sync. Okay. Sync method is there. Okay. Now I'm writing here self. Now I'm printing, let's suppose I'm printing here. Print here, let's suppose I print here, sync. So double quotation, I will write here what? Sync. Okay. Now this is a parent, this is a parent. Now I have to create a child class. Okay. Let's suppose the child is, dog. Okay. So now this dog to inherit from both the, parents, what I need to do? Now this is the main thing. How can I, get the both the parents? What is the code I will write here? Can someone tell me?
Animal, comma, mammal.
Yes or no, guys? Animal, comma, what? Mammal. So this line, representing what? Multiple inheritance. Yes or no, guys? Now what will happen? Let's suppose there's a method, depth, teeth. Okay. Some, method I'm writing. Okay. So now I'm, I'm printing this, teeth. Now I'm creating an object. So how can I create an object of dog? Can someone tell me? D equals to what? Dog. Yes or no, guys? Now this, dog or, child class can inherit what? Speak also, sync also, and what? Teeth also. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting some idea how this multiple inheritance will work? How you have to explain multiple inheritance means multiple parent. Here there are two parents, animal and mammal. This is represented by comma. So this dog is inheriting the property of mammal also. This dog is inheriting the property of animal also. When I created an object of this dog, so I can access the method of speak also, sync also, and its own method teeth also. Are you clear about multiple inheritance? Yes or no, guys?
Yeah.
Tell me, guys, yes or no? All of you? Yeah, can someone tell me, Bhuvaneshwari, are you clear with this multiple inheritance, Kalpana?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Next is, guys, multi-level. As we were discussing, there's a grandfather, father, and child. So what will happen, A, B, C. Let's suppose C is the grandparent, then father and the child. So what is happening, guys? This is the animal class. So his mammal is inheriting from this animal, and this dog is inheriting from this mammal. So who is the grandparent? Animal. Who is his father? Father who is who? His mammal. So because it is inheriting from animal. This is the child. This dog is inheriting from mammal. So now, guys, if I so guys, now if I create an object of dog, how can I create? D equals to dog. Yes or no, guys? Now, what this D can inherit? Can you tell me? Speak also. Speak is from where? From the grandfather. The parent, can we tell? And then bark is own method, and D dot speak is father method. So the dog inherit from mammal, and indirectly it is also inheriting from animal. So this grandchild can inherit from his father as well as his grandfather. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear till this much?
Dot breach.
Hmm?
Speak you have given 2 times.
Okay. But you have understood the meaning, right? What is,
Yes.
what is a multi-level? This is multi-level, guys. Yes or no? So let us just, we will write the, code at our own. Let us just take, class as animal. Okay. Then we will, define a, method. Let's suppose speak. Okay. And let us just, write here, print, and we'll write here, speak. Okay. Next is what? One more parent, we have to, create. Okay. Let's suppose I take a class, dog. Okay. No, dog. Let us just take it as cat. Okay. And now it is inheriting from, animal. So let us just write down here animal. And let us just, write a method, MEO. Some mem method is there. And let us just, print. Let us just print here, meow. Okay. Double quotation MEO, meow. Now, multi-level, one more child I want, so I will just create a class of what? Dog. Okay. Now is this spelling correct? No, this is wrong. Always first letter should be capital. This dog, and then it is also, guys, inheriting from what? Cat. Yes or no? Now what will happen? Tell me. Now I created a method. Let's suppose dark. Okay. Some method I have created dark. Now I will print this dark. Okay. So now let us just print it using what? Dark. Okay. So now what will happen if I create the object of dog? How can I create? D equals to dog. Yes or no, guys? So now tell me, how can I access it? Is it multi-level inheritance or not? Tell me.
Yes.
How this cat is getting inherited from animal, and this dog is getting inherited from cat. So dog is the cat is the father of this dog, and then cat father is animal. So dog can inherit this method mem also, and speak also, and its own method dark also. Let us just see D dot speak also, grandparent, and then D dot mem also, and its own method D dot dark also. Are you guys clear with this thing? Multiple inheritance. So, multi-level inheritance. Yes or no, guys? Guys, are you clear with multi-level inheritance? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll go with something, guys, something called as hierarchical inheritance. So multiple classes derived from a single parent. That means what will happen, guys? One parent can have multiple child. Yes or no, guys? Father and as well as we can have son as well as daughter. Yes or no, guys? That is called as what? Hierarchical. So multiple inheritance, just the opposite. Multiple inheritance, there was multiple parent. Hierarchical is just the opposite. We'll have multiple childs. Yes or no, guys? Which is the child? Let's suppose this dog is the child of this animal, and this cat is also a child of this animal. Yes or no, guys? A parent can have multiple children. Yes or no, guys? So now if I create the object, this cat inherits from animal, and this dog also inherits from animal. So if I create the object of cat, so which are the things it can inherit, guys? Tell me. If I create an object of cat, which are the things it can inherit?
Only animal ones.
Speak also, which is the speak of this animal, and then C dot what is the next method? Meow. That means it can inherit its own and the parent. And if I create an object of dog, Tell me, if let's suppose we create an object of dog. So what are the things dog can inherit? D dot, is parent, method, and also its own method, D dot bark. Do you guys agree with me? This is, hierarchical inheritance. Dog inherits from animal, and car also inherits from, animal. So what is, the difference between hierarchical inheritance and, multiple inheritance? Can someone tell me?
Multiple inheritance, single child and multiple parents.
Okay.
And hierarchical means multiple childs.
Yes or no? So hierarchical inheritance, multiple child and one parent. Hierarchical inheritance in multiple classes derived from a single parent class. Yes or no? Multiple classes are getting derived from what? One single class. Yes or no? Just the opposite of multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance means multiple parents. Just remember. Hierarchical means what? Just the opposite. That means multiple child, but one parent. Yes or no, guys? So multiple classes are derived from a single parent class. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear with hierarchical inheritance? All child class inherit the attributes and method from parent class. Yes or no, guys? Tell me yes or no. Are you clear with hierarchical inheritance? Any doubt?
Yes.
So now last one is, guys, hybrid. So hybrid inheritance means two or more type of inheritance combined in a single program. It is called hybrid because it's blend from, different, inheritance strategy like single, inheritance, one parent, one child, multi-level, class inherited from a class which inherited from another class, multiple class inherited from more than, one class, hierarchical, multiple classes inherit from one base class. Let us just try, guys, last one, that is nothing but the, hybrid inheritance, which is a mixture of two or three, inheritances. Okay, so you will tell me, which are the, inheritance which is getting, mixed up, and how it is, hybrid inheritance. If you have understood this four inheritance, now tell me, this is a class, whose name is animal, is having a method speak. This is a mammal, is inheriting animal. So which kind of inheritance this is? Can someone tell me?
Single.
Single
This is single level
inheritance.
inheritance or not, guys? Because this, child is inheriting the property of parent. Is this a single level inheritance or not? Tell me yes or no. Now, what about this one? Tell me, what about this one? This bird is, inheriting from animal. Okay, this mammal is also inheriting from animal. That means, two, childs are there. One parent is there. Multiple childs means which kind of, inheritance is there?
Hierarchical inheritance.
This is representing what, guys? Hierarchical inheritance. Yes or no? Now tell me, guys, what is happening here? This is the main, crunch. Now this is the, child bat. Now it is, having a parent called as mammal as well as bird. What kind of inheritance this is?
Multiple inheritance.
This is multiple inheritance. Do you guys agree with me when multiple parents are there? Okay. And then it is also multi-level. How it is multi-level? Can someone explain me? Bat, parent is mammal, and mammal parent is what? Animal. So is this a multi-level, guys? Yes or no? Bat parent is what? Mammal, and mammal parent is animal. So this is multi-level. If I consider bat, is, inheriting from bird. Now bird, it is again inheriting from animal. Yes or no, guys? So this is also again what, guys? Multi-level. Yes or no, guys?
Level.
So what are the inheritance we are saying? Multi-level and, multiple. Yes or no, guys? One is what? Multiple, and one is what? Multi-level. Yes or no? Multiple and multi-level. This is coming in this, this particular line number 16. We also see what? One single level inheritance here. Yes or no, guys? We also seen what? One, hierarchical inheritance here. Yes or no, guys? We also seen what? Multiple inheritance. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting clarity? Which are the inheritance we have seen? Tell me. Which is this inheritance? Tell me, which is this inheritance? This is which inheritance, guys? Everyone tell me. Single level inheritance. I will write only the first letter. Single level inheritance. Now this is our class bird. It is inheriting from animal. This mammal is also inheriting from animal. So all these three are example of what? This mammal is also, inheriting from animal. This bird is also inheriting from animal. So, two childs and same parent. So what is this kind? No, this is what? Hierarchical inheritance.
Hierarchy.
Do you guys agree with me? Now here, what is happening here? This is a two parent. Two parent means what? What kind of inheritance? Multiple inheritance.
Multiple.
And this mammal is getting inherited from, the bat is inheriting from mammal, and mammal is getting inherited from animal. So what is this kind of inheritance? This is what, guys? Hierarchical inheritance, yes or no? Similarly, bird is getting inherited from where? Bat is getting inherited from bird, and bird is getting inherited from where? Animal. So this is again, guys, what? Hierarchical. Are you able to understand, guys? Yes or no? What are the kind of inheritance? Yes or no? So if two or more kind of inheritance is there, it is called as what, guys? Hybrid inheritance.
Hybrid.
Yes or no, guys? Generally, people explain, multiple and, multi-level is here, so it is hybrid inheritance. But I told you all the, types, single level inheritance, hierarchical is also there. Yes or no, guys? And, this is this is which kind of, inheritance, guys? Bat, child is mammal, and mammal child is animal. This is which kind of inheritance? Multi-level. This is not hierarchical. This is what, guys? Multi-level. This is, guys, this is multi-level. Yes or no, guys? This is multi-level. Yes or no, guys? This is what? This is not hierarchical. This is what? Multi-level. Do you guys agree with me? Let us just, guys, summarize, once more. What are the just tell me what is this inheritance? Single parent and single child. What is this inheritance? Single level inheritance. Yes or no, guys? What is this, these three inheritance? Everyone tell me. What is this kind? This inheritance? Tell me. Two parent, the two child having same parent. What is this kind of inheritance called as? Tell me.
Hierarchy.
Hierarchical.
Hierarchical. See, guys, this is, this is hierarchical inheritance. Let us just, write down hierarchical inheritance. Fine. Now, next. Now, this is what, multiple parents means what? It is what?
Multiple.
Multiple inheritance. And also it is what? Multi-level inheritance. Do you guys agree with me? Multi-level inheritance. Why it is multi-level inheritance? Because this bat is inheriting from mammal and mammal is inheriting from animal. Also, bat is inheriting from bird and bird is inheriting from what? Animal. So there is multi-level and multiple. There is hierarchical also. Yes or no, guys? There is single inheritance also. So all this inheritance means what? It is what, guys? A combination of two or more, kind of, inheritance. So it is called as what, guys? What kind of inheritance is? Hybrid inheritance.
Hybrid.
Yes or no, guys? Are you getting the understanding, guys? Tell me yes or no. Is
Yes,
your
sir.
concepts clear, guys, about the inheritance? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me, guys, the interview, questions in, 5 minutes. So what is the first question? What is, inheritance? What is the answer? What is inheritance? Inheriting, child class inheriting the property of which class?
Parent.
Child class inheriting child class inheriting the properties of what, guys? Parent class. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Also called as super class, and this is called as subclass. What are types of inheritance?
Single inheritance.
Yeah, tell me. Single inheritance, then
Multiple.
Multiple inheritance, then multi-level inheritance.
Hierarchical.
Yeah, multi-level and then hierarchical, then
Hierarchical. Hybrid.
hierarchical, and then what is
Hybrid.
that? Hybrid. Yes or no? You can explain all the types of, inheritance. I have already explained you. Yes or no, guys? What is a class? Class is the blueprint. Yes or no, guys? What is object? Object is the instance of a class. It's a real-time entity. Yes or no, guys? Are you clear with today's class, guys? What is our inheritance? What are types of inheritance? What is a class? And what is an object? How to raise an particular, exception, raise exception type and the message, how to create a custom exception. So you have to write the class name in the custom exception, and it is inheriting from exception class, and then you can use it in our coding. Are you clear with today's class, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's all, guys, with the inheritance. Tomorrow I will start a very important topic called as method resolution order, which is again very, very important topic. Okay. This is the, pictorial diagram also: single inheritance, multiple parent, multi-level, hierarchical, multiple child, and, hybrid is a mixture of what? A mixture of, multiple, multi-level, yes or no, guys, single inheritance, all those things I have, shown you. Tomorrow I will start, guys, again very, very, important topic: method resolution order, how the methods are, resolved, and what is diamond problem. All those things are very, very important. Don't miss the class. Again, if you miss the class, it will be very, very confusing. If you attend the class, guys, your concepts will be crystal clear with respect to method resolution order, Generally, people will ask this question, what is method resolution order? That's all for today, guys. Have a nice day. We'll meet, tomorrow. I'll share everything.